Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, October 27th, 2023. This is John Sarbanes, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. All right, I'll tell you, we got a bunch of news and a ton of events, so let's just get right into it, shall we? And it happened again, just one day after the last. Same bank, different branch. A 31-year-old man had just withdrawn some cash from the Navy Federal Credit Union ATM on Brander Mill Boulevard up in Gambrels. After he got into his car, a white car bumped into his car from the rear. As they got out to assess any damage, the bumping car guys pulled a gun and demanded the money and the victim's cell phone. The victim did comply. Police say that they are looking for two black males. One is slim, one is stocky. Both wore dark clothing, and both were between 20 and 30 years of age. Now, this incident is very similar to the one that we told you about yesterday in Annapolis, only today there was an intentional tap of the vehicles. Police are asking for help, and if anyone knows anything, 410-222-4700. Southwest Airlines keeps getting better, even more so since I was able to retain my companion pass for 2024. The airline has announced that they will be starting daily nonstop service from BWI to Colorado Springs beginning in June of 2024. This comes on the heels of their new BWI to Belize service, which is starting in March. Bring it on and get out of town. The local political scene just got very interesting yesterday afternoon when Congressman John Sarbanes said he will not seek a 10th term in Congress and will focus on other volunteer forms of service. This makes for some interesting posturing for the local politicians to claim that seat, and I do suspect that State Senator Sarah Elfreth, probably Howard County Executive Calvin Ball, and maybe even our own County Executive Stuart Pittman might take a look at that. However it shakes out, expect to see a very crowded slate of candidates come the primary. All right, that is a wrap on the news. And with Halloween on Tuesday, this weekend has a lot of events to choose from. So listen up, I'm going to roll right through them. The Annapolis Opera opens their season this weekend with the Magic Flute. That's on Friday and Sunday. With it being the last weekend of the month, it is time for the Local by Design at the Gallery's monthly market weekend. You want to go check that out for sure. You'll be surprised at how cool it is. I know you'll find some great things for holiday shopping. And you want to be sure to stop by Sage Vintage and say hello to Beth. We did a local business spotlight with her last weekend. SoFo Annapolis, the South Forest Drive Business Association, is hosting their final Movies Under the Stars tonight. Up this month, it is The Corpse Bride. This is in the Hillsmere Shopping Center. Live music, giveaways, food for purchase, and, of course, the flick. Guessing that film is going to start probably about 6:30 with the way the daylight fades. And downtown, also on Friday, there is a night market at Hillman Garage from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. And since this garage is new and this is a new event, I have no idea what to expect, but between 4 and 9, there is a night market in Hillman Garage. Tonight and tomorrow, you're going to have the Haunted Trails over at the SPCA, one for the kids a little bit earlier in the evening and one for the adults a little bit later. You can go to aacspca.org for tickets. Also for the animals, Animal Control is hosting a Halloween party on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at their place up on Maxwell Fry Road. They're going to have adoptables, trunk or treat, games, costume parades, and much more. This one is a freebie, so go on up and check out the pups. Now, Saturday is Festival Day. The Kunta Kinte Festival, which was rained out a couple weeks ago, makes its reappearance at City Dock on Saturday. And just up the road at Maryland Hall, also on Saturday, is the Dia de la Muertes, or the Day of the Dead Festival. Pick one or both. Saturday evening, we will see Dinner Under the Stars on West Street, and this will be a blowout with ballet dancers, a 17-piece orchestra, and get this, 3 separate drag shows, all on West Street. That'll be a fun evening. To chill out on Sunday, the London Town Symphony Orchestra is hosting their Halloween Spooktacular concert at 3 p.m., and that's at the Riva Trace Baptist Church. You can get tickets in advance, or you can pick them up on the door. I'll tell you, good luck figuring out what you want to do this weekend. The weather does look amazing for a summer day. And yes, I do know it is fall. Today on Canines and Crosstreks, we road tripped over to Annapolis Subaru and hung out with two sweet girls named Dahlia and Marigold. Listen to our spot now and then check out eyeonannapolis.net at noon for our irresistible photos and get all of the information on how you can adopt them. And again, don't forget, we do have that brand spanking new daily newsletter that features only the top local news stories of the day. We do send it out to your email inbox at 7 p.m. every night. Yes, that is 365 days a year, all without a paywall. It's perfect for keeping up with the weekend's news since we don't publish a DNB on Saturdays or Sunday. And here's a link right here in the show notes for you to subscribe if you are not already. Tomorrow on the Local Business Spotlight, we're going to speak with Leslie and Kirk with the Benjamin Mario Shadrick Foundation. It's a little bit long. It's not the most upbeat story, but I'll tell you it's one that we all really need to hear. All right, that's it. Now it's time to say thank you for listening and putting up with us every day. I do hope that we add some value to your world, and if we do, please leave a review somewhere or tell a friend to give us a listen. We also want to thank our sponsors, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Hospice of the Chesapeake, Scout and Molly's, and Alpha Engineering. It's Friday, the weekend is here, and now it's time just to say have a great weekend. Be nice to others, do something fun, and keep shopping local. Other than that, we're going to see you on Monday. Now hang tight because George Young from DCMDVA Weather is here with the only locally forecast weather report you will find, and of course, Canines and Crosstreks. So do hang around for that. All of that's coming your way in just a minute.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Friday, October 27th. It has been a great weather week for the Annapolis region, and the next 3 days will be spectacular as well, ahead of a cold front that will move through Monday, bringing some rain and some much colder temps for Tuesday and the rest of the week beyond. Look for plenty of sunshine today through Sunday with highs today and tomorrow in the upper 70s to maybe mid-80s in spots, followed by mid to upper 70s for highs on Sunday. And while it will still be around 70 degrees on Monday for high temperatures, a cold front will bring some rain showers with temps then only in the low 50s or so, with some additional rain possible Tuesday with highs in the 50s and AM lows in the 30s much of the rest of next week. Okay, that's it for today and this week. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day and weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Advanced illness decisions aren't always easy. Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, wants you to know you do have a choice over who provides care, what type of care, and when and where your loved one receives that care. Learn more at hospicechesapeake.org.
Ready for a new look for those end-of-summer parties? Come see us at Scout and Molly's. I'm Betsy Abraham. My mom and I own and operate this great little boutique at the Annapolis Town Center. Come enjoy a fun, in-person shopping experience with a bonus, real customer service. We'd love to help you pick out the perfect outfit for back-to-school Annapolis boat shows and nights out with your friends. Scout and Molly's, Annapolis Town Center. Thanks for shopping local.
That can only mean one thing. We're headed to the SPCA of Arundel County with Annapolis Subaru to play with the pups for this week's Canines and Crosstreks. Sponsored by Annapolis Subaru. Higher standards.
All right, I don't believe I'm sitting in Annapolis Subaru eating dog treats.
Yes, we are. And they're good dog treats.
Yeah.
How did my life evolve into this?
See what the SPCA does to you, John.
Yeah.
I will say that they're not bad for dog treats. I bet a dog would love these. I mean, I'm not hating on them.
Yeah.
I'd rather eat this than a crab cake.
And I will say
Okay.
this is...
I wouldn't go that far.
This is good for a human
I don't
treat.
like crab cakes, though.
Oh, there you go.
This actually is very tasty to me.
Yeah, it
I like
tastes
this
healthy.
taste. I taste the peanut butter.
You know?
What else do you all taste?
And this is what, hair of the dog?
Hair of the Dog Barkery.
What's their website?
You can get it on Instagram at Hair of the Dog Barkery or www.hairofthedogbarkery.com. Yeah, it's one of my friends up in Towson. She just started making dog treats, and you know,
And they're super cute because they look like
the
little
ingredients are
miniature
like peanut
Aren't
butter,
they so cute?
peanut butter, banana, pumpkin, honey, coconut oil, turmeric, pepper, and oat flour. That's it.
I definitely taste some of those things in there.
I'm
Taste
looking
a
at the
little
bottom
honey.
of it, and I mean, it's even like brown, like it.
She really bakes them.
She bakes them all.
This is like legit.
It's kind of wild.
And
They're really cute. They're
and they're moist. They're not
moist.
crunchy.
And you know what? They're really going to cater to the owners because they're just super cute to look at, aren't they? They're like little miniature.
You can share a treat with your dog.
That's right.
Oh my word!
And it's very
He
nutritious.
was like, actually, guys eat dog treats.
I know.
Well, I'll tell you, not only did Billy Kelly and I enjoy these treats, I'll tell you that Dahlia and Marigold seem to enjoy them, and they were our pups for the Subaru Loves Pets Month
And
that we were sort of somewhat wrapped up. We're kind of getting ready to wrap
I think
up the
they're
month.
still
right.
up there, but yeah.
And they had fun. It's a perfect day for this. The weather and everything, and they're just having a blast out there. And when we walked away, did you notice they were starting to get a little tired and laying in the sun?
Yeah, yep.
Starting to take a nap.
You had some kitties up there.
We have a lot of kitties. We have Olive Garden Rick, and then we have Diamond
Olive Garden
Nicole.
needs to have his name changed.
You wanted to change it? Okay, for what reason?
Unlimited.
Oliver would work.
Unlimited.
Billy always wanna
Unlimited
change the names.
breadsticks.
Unlimited breadsticks. Exactly. That's right. And then we have Delilah and Astro. And then, of course, we have Cole, who is that little black
Black
kitten.
one.
It's
And then
perfect
Brilliant.
for Halloween.
And Brilliance.
And with Diamond.
Oh, Diamond. That's right.
Diamond.
Brilliance.
That's right. So, of course, they're bonded, so they'll be going home together.
And there's Rick.
And then there's Rick,
Everybody knows
who
Rick.
took the best picture. So you have to look on the website. I mean, is that not the perfect pose?
Oh.
He's the little model for the day.
Great job, Rick.
Absolutely.
He's
Rick
like,
knows how
I want
to
to get
work it.
adopted. I'm going to work this camera.
He can work it.
We did not get a chance to adopt Dahlia and Marigold today, but they are up for adoption. You can go to AACSPCA, and they are white shepherd mixes.
And they're beautiful dogs,
And
aren't
they're,
they?
what a personality.
And lovable. And they're like our event dogs now. So, I mean, we'll be thrilled when they get adopted.
So they're
but
gone.
So friendly and out and about with kids. And
Well, they're great on
yeah.
leashes. They tolerated you putting those stupid
I
Halloween
know.
costumes on them.
But they look cute.
They did look.
It was cute.
Should have made the dahlia like the dahlia flower.
Should have. Should have. And they're only a little bit different, as you saw.
I
And
couldn't tell the difference.
yeah. Well,
Are they bond?
they are bonded, but we're considering separating them because they were very bonded as younger puppies. They're 5.5 months now, and now they've kind of gotten a little bit more independent.
Did
So-
we have them on the show before?
No, you're thinking about Red Hot and
Hershey.
Okay. All right.
That's right.
How could
Yeah.
you forget those two from last week? Well, those guys were great, though. I mean, we sat there. I mean, they went out walking.
Oh yeah.
So they walk really well
And they're
on the
friendly
leash.
with all the customers here.
And they seem very housebroken. I mean, I don't know. They're not
Yes.
in the house, obviously, but it was like, okay, well, it's time to walk, and okay, let's go
Yeah.
squat over here in the grass.
They were a car dealership broken.
They were
So you know that they're going to be housebroken.
Well, that's true. Well, I mean, you got a ton of cars here, man. You know, I couldn't find a place to park.
Yeah, we typically, or the past few years, we haven't had an issue with having events or the SPCA mobile unit here. But now that we're getting back to having some inventory, it's logistically a little harder.
Yeah, it's hard to maneuver.
Which I was
in this
reminded of
parking
this
lot.
morning when I was like, where am I going to put all these cars? We need to sell like 20 cars before the SPCA gets
That's
here.
right.
Otherwise, we're not going to have the
No
space.
Get 'em out
Pressure,
of here.
Bill.
Yeah.
No pressure,
Yeah.
Billy.
No pressure. So
But you
we're-
sold one. You sold a white Crosstrek.
what we're
Wilderness,
about.
right?
I haven't pushed the button yet. I was going to ask Kelly a
Oh
couple
boy,
questions.
we're still going through all the little details here.
Yeah. So we're looking at my screen here, and we're going to order Kelly a white Crosstrek Wilderness.
I'm nervous. This is exciting.
Yeah, this is the only way that we could get her to actually commit
To do-
is to do it while we're recording.
White Crosstrek with the white shepherds. I mean, this is all meant to be.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go adopt them, and that's it.
It's
We're good.
Did you see? I don't know whether you had gotten here yet, Kelly, but it was great because there was a gentleman that randomly showed up. He drove up up the ramp and got out and was looking around and was talking. And he was saying, "Here's my story. My dog died," and I can't remember what he said, but it was a while ago. Mm-hmm. And he said it was a little foo-foo kind of a thing. And he said, "And my house is just empty.
Oh.
And I need to." And the volunteers that were here were absolutely wonderful. Turned around and they said, "Well, we've got plenty of them. You can go to the you can go to the shelter. You can walk through. If you see somebody that you like, make the appointment. And you can come and have the whole meet and greet, fill out the application." And I think he went down there.
He actually did, because when I was pulling out of the shelter lot, he was already there. So
was it sort of a not a huge tall guy, but a gray beard and a baseball cap with like an initial on it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
So because Kelly was a little late, she was able to confirm that this gentleman actually did go to the SPCA.
Correct. See? So something good came out of my lateness,
Kelly.
Billy.
Done.
That's great, right?
Awesome. Well, he loves the SPCA, and I know Subaru loves the SPCA.
Yes, they do. And there's
how much does Subaru love the SPCA this month? Do we know? Do we have? Because Subaru loves.
Okay, so
Subaru
where
loves
we are.
Well, okay, wait a minute. We are recording this a little bit earlier. It is going to go out just before the end of the month. So there are still a few days.
Yeah.
And for every dog or cat that is adopted through the SPCA of Arundel County, Billy here and his cohorts at Annapolis Subaru write a check for $100 per animal.
$100.
How about
So
that?
how bad have you hit them up this year?
We are rocking at the shelter, which I'm happy to share, Billy. And that is right now, as of today. Well, actually, this morning. These are from this morning.
Now, does this have any correlation with the price of her car?
We haven't talked price yet, so
that's where it's going to come up.
we
You're going to add on to mine to pay for this. Okay, I get it. That works.
Yeah.
Budget-wise,
We'll
that
work
works
it
for
all
you
out.
guys. That totally works.
Self-funding it, right, Kelly?
Yes. So the cool thing is that we have been doing so great that we have right now, for cats, we have 44 cats.
Oh, my
Yes.
God.
That's 4,400.
44 cats?
We have 44 cats, and then we have 14 dogs.
Wow.
And the month is not over yet.
I'm going to need to see some
Subaru.
documentation on this. All right.
We will get copies of all of this, okay?
You're going to sell more, or you're going to adopt more animals than we sell cars.
So this is going to be like $6,000 or something like that by the time we're done.
I don't know. We'll have to get our accountant involved here.
Yeah, we're not done yet.
Unreal. Well, you've got the your haunted trails coming up this weekend.
It is going to be this weekend, and it's going to be great weather. I think it's going to be like 80 degrees or something.
Yeah.
It does not feel like Halloween weather.
Welcome to Maryland. Welcome to Maryland.
Crazy weather. But yeah, so we have the daytime on Saturday and Sunday, and then we have the
Trick-or-treat trail at $5, and that's a donation to the SPCA.
Yeah.
And that's really cool because you can go back on your trail out back there by Back Creek.
Yeah.
You can bring pets, and will there be SPCA animals out there too?
Well,
or?
they're all just going to be around on the property, so we'll have our volunteers obviously walking them, so you kind of get to see them if you come during the day. And during the day, we say, hey, bring your kids, bring your dogs, and you can walk the trail. And obviously in the evening, cars to fear.
And that one's $15 again, a donation, but that's a little bit more extensive than just walking the trail and getting the little candies you've got.
Like jump scares or like
a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Interesting.
I have to leave it to,
Okay, yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers.
No, I don't.
But that is Saturday and Sunday. And you can pick up tickets at aacspca.org as well. And then you guys have getting ready. I say you guys as I look at both of y'all.
That's right.
Getting ready for Lights on the Bay soon, too.
That's right.
Lights on the Bay.
Lights on the Bay, Lights and Leashes. And we're going to have it 2 nights, Friday and Saturday night for Lights and Leashes.
Has it been 2 nights before? Or just, okay.
Just so it was Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
So we're doing 2 weekend nights.
Cool.
It's going to be fun.
That
Very
will
nice.
be fun.
And that's the 17th and the 18th, and then it opens up for
On the 19th.
Everybody else on the 19th.
Yeah, it'll definitely be colder by then.
I hope.
You never know.
It usually is.
Tickets, you can get them available. I do recommend getting them earlier. It's easier. Lightsonthebay.org.
How long does it take to typically get through that? I don't think I've ever timed it.
It just depends on how fast you drive and how many cars are in front of you.
Yeah.
Because some people just kind of whip through, but typically there is traffic, so you are in traffic. Like there's a car in
It's a
front of you,
solid
behind you.
40?
Yeah, it's 2.5 miles.
Yeah,
so.
so like 40, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in there. I mean, it's
fun.
And the tip that you gave us last week, which was a really good tip, is like don't wear your glasses.
Yeah.
3D glasses.
Yeah, the
Your
glasses.
On the main
3D
road.
glasses
Yeah.
after it's over.
Yeah.
When you
Make sure
leave
you
the park,
take those
take those
off
off.
before you leave. All right. It's okay if your kids keep them on.
That's right.
While they're in the back of the
driver
car.
should take those off.
But the driver should definitely take those off. But it's a lot of fun. Bring snacks if you're bringing kids. Right?
And make sure they go potty before
make sure they go to the bathroom.
It's true. It's true. There's no potty stops on the way.
Yeah. No crouching behind the Subaru.
Go crouch behind the growl sign.
Yeah.
Right?
There you go.
Kelly
Sorry,
said
Fred.
I could do it.
Kelly said behind there.
But, well, that's exciting. I mean, that's going to be coming so soon. I mean, I can't believe that we're almost into November. I mean, the next time we meet will be November,
That's right.
Shoo.
Time is.
which is unreal. It'll be, now, when is Kelly's car going to be in?
Kelly's car will be in December.
Kelly's car.
In December?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
that
so-
long, huh?
Yeah, it'll be well, they got to build it especially for you, Kelly. But it'll be here for our Share the Love event. So when you purchase your vehicle,
perfect.
$150 plus $150 from
It's even better.
us. So is that $400 will be donated to the Allman Foundation.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That is
And when does that
fabulous.
kick off, Billy?
That kicks off November 16th. So it's
Okay.
November 16th through January 2nd, I believe.
And I love that. I mean, and that's somewhat of a local, but it's a local national partnership.
So there's going to be so every Subaru retailer gets the opportunity to choose a hometown charity. So a charity that is local in the area, maybe has a special meaning to the particular retailer. And then there's 4 national charities that the customer has the option to donate to. So
that's so awesome.
yeah, it's great. We recommend our hometown charities. We do it, but if somebody wants to pick Make-A-Wish or the ASPCA, which is totally different than the SPCA, they're free to do that. But we like to see the money stay locally, and that way we can kind of monitor the impact. And some of these smaller organizations, when you're handing them a check that's 50
It's
to
so
whatever
impactful.
thousand. Yeah, it's a lot more impactful than some of these bigger national organizations. So the hometown charity stuff is awesome.
Well, with the local nonprofits and local charities and stuff like that, I mean that's what really truly what makes a community when you think about it. And whether it be the SPCA or the Luminous has their cancer thing that they're doing with the Fish for a Cure, or the Healthy Heart Healthy Month, or just everything else that jumps in. I mean, that's what really makes a community there.
Yeah.
I mean, and not to diss the American Cancer
Sure.
Society or
absolutely
everything else, but give locally.
Yeah,
Give locally, shop locally.
Yeah, everything serves a purpose in the grand scheme of things. But the other cool thing that Share the Love does as well is it not only gives us the opportunity to donate the money to the local charity, but build the awareness and start with the advocacy of whatever it is that they are supporting in their endeavors. So we have customers come in that like the Allman Foundation is down in Baltimore, and they specialize in helping young adults who are going through cancer treatments and so forth. So if somebody comes in here and they're shopping for a car, even if they don't purchase a vehicle, and they ask us what the Allman Foundation is about, and maybe they have somebody in their life that is going through something like that, but they aren't aware of the Allman Foundation, we're happy to provide information and give them contacts on how to get involved or how to have somebody receive the services that they provide. So it's pretty cool.
Awesome. And just off the top of my head, I just jotted down here, but Annapolis Subaru. You see their names on Bands in the Sand, Jazz Fest, Boatyard Beach Bash, or Share the Love. Mm-hmm. You've got Subaru Loves Pets.
Maritime.
You've got Subaru Loves Kids.
Yeah. We got the
And there was I'm probably missing
Maritime Museum.
we got the Casa Gala coming up on November 4th that we're sponsoring as well. So that helps benefit abused and neglected children in Arundel County, the foster kids there.
So you not only spread the love, you spread the word.
We spread the word. Yeah, it's
Yes.
the advocacy and the making sure that everyone is aware of what all these different charities and foundations provide and what they do is huge. So
That's awesome.
It's a lot of fun.
Congratulations to you and
Thanks.
everybody
Yeah,
else.
it takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
Michelle works really hard at it.
Michelle is our quarterback.
Is the star.
Yep,
Yes.
she is the star of it all behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, but the
behind
star.
the scenes, and she's definitely a star. But we have to generate the business in order to be able to support all this stuff.
right.
So
True.
that's why we do the different forms.
And for those that are wondering who Michelle was, when we were at Pause at the Mall, she was the one that went when we put a microphone in front of her face.
like no. I don't
She
want to
leaves
do
that to everybody else.
Yeah. He's like, that's for Billy to do.
That's right.
That's fine. That's fine. Well, again, AnnapolisSubaru.com. If you're in the market for a car, where you are going to be at some point, and definitely check out the Subarus. Wonderfully safe cars and a lot of inventory right now.
We had a bunch of Foresters. We haven't had Foresters in a couple years, or an inventory of them, and now we're approaching pre-pandemic level of Forester inventory. We had a bunch of Outbacks, so I need to space them a lot. So if
there
you guys
go.
come down and buy some, that'd be great. I'll make it worth your while.
Clear
I
this
promise.
lot.
Yeah, we got to get all these cars out of here so we can fit the mobile unit next time.
That's right. And then of course we've got Dahlia and Marigold available at the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, and that would be AAC SPCA.
Hopefully somebody picks those up together.
I know.
I mean, they're so cute
fun
together.
for them.
Yeah.
And I couldn't help but notice going down Bay Ridge Road that there's sidewalks now in front of the SPCA.
City sidewalks. Mm-hmm.
And you moved? Did you slide your sign back a little bit?
No, we need to though.
A little bit, so you don't hit people
while
in the
you're
head
walking on the sidewalk right now, you need to duck for a part of it because we had to move the cat and dog back.
So that's a marketing strategy there. Oh, I hit my head on a sign. I looked up and I was like, oh, the SPCA is
there. You go.
There's your sign.
Yeah, there's your sign.
Now I have to go get a dog.
My lawyer. That's how that works.
That's right.
Well, again, AACSPCA and AnnapolisSubaru.com are the only two websites you really need to know if you're in the market for a vehicle or you're in the market for a forever companion to hang out in your home. There was the 6 adorable kittens or cats that were here with us today, and the 2 wonderful white shepherds. Again, they're both female, 5.5 months old. They're out of the same litter. And it'd be great if they could go together, but they don't have to at this point, they don't think. And they are just real sweethearts, though. Those
You're
two.
going to get one. You may as well get 2. You know?
Why not?
What they say about kids.
Why not? Yeah.
And cars.
And cars.
All righty. Well, we will see you guys next week in November, I guess.
That's right. See you in November.
See you in November.
Thank you.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.